Hiya, sorry if I sound really terrible, I've got a cold at the moment. But I'm just doing this video because I got my tongue web pierced about a week and a half ago, on last Wednesday, and today is Friday the 4th of November, so I've had it about a week and 3 days. Sorry I haven't put a video any sooner, it's just been really busy with work and college, and this is the only real time I found to do one. So, anyway, I'm just going to follow on from where I left off really, which was on day 2. So at the end of day 2, I started getting a lot of lymph discharge. If you don't know what that is, lymph's like normal in a piercing, because obviously your body's trying to heal, but it can't because there's a piece of metal in there. So your body secretes like a white substance, which is all white blood cells, to try and heal the area. And it will do this until it's like healed, basically. Usually on like a piercing that's not inside the body, like not in the mouth, it'll go crusty, and that's what people call crusties, and you just like wipe it off with sea salt water. But because it's in the mouth, it's like always wet, so it's like slimy. People can get that mixed up with like infection, but an infection is you'll tell the difference between lymph and infection, because lymph's white or clear, and infection could be like the stuff that's secreted can be yellow, green, brown, can smell, could taste funny, but sometimes those are a bit like mixed up. Anyway, I've got a lot of that, and that was going on for the next couple of days. So yeah, anyway, on day 4 I woke up in the middle of the night. Day 4 was a Saturday. I woke up in the middle of the night and my tongue was just in absolute agony, and I was just like, oh my god, you know, ow. It felt like I couldn't stick it out my mouth. I was like going, it felt like I couldn't stick my tongue out, and to touch it really hurt. And I thought maybe I'd like knocked it or caught on my teeth in the night, but I really don't know what happened. But you know, that happened to me, and I think that happened the next morning as well. My tongue really hurt when I woke up. I can't feel it at all in my mouth, my tongue web piercing. I can't feel it when I eat. It's just like it's not even there now. But it has been a week and like 3 days, so I think it is healed now because there's no more lymph discharge, there's no swelling, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to like play with, even though I shouldn't be playing with it. When I do play with it, it doesn't hurt. But the problem now with it is, obviously I've had it a week and 3 days, I've started getting a build up a plaque on the balls, so I'm going to have to buy some special brushes to try and get rid of that, because I obviously still use mouthwash 2-3 times a day, brush my teeth in the morning and at night, but it's not coming off, so you're going to have to either, you know, get some special brushes for it, or take the bar out, change it, or clean it regularly. So that's the thing to know, like, you couldn't just have this piercing and leave it all the time. You'd have to have really good like oral hygiene for this, otherwise it's just not going to work. But most things I've heard about is that like your piercer, if they like obviously notice that you've got shit teeth, they'll literally just turn you away, because like if they can tell that your oral hygiene is terrible, then they won't do it for you. But yeah, I would say go to like a reputable piercer, like my piercer. I thought one of my balls was loose on my bar, and I rang them up. I was like, oh yeah, I think it might fall off anytime soon. I went to him, he tightened them up for free, you know, and he said he would change my jewellery for free and everything for me. A couple like opinions, or whatever you call them, that I read, that some people's piercers hadn't even heard of this piercing, and some people were getting them done by people that this was like the piercer, it was the first time they'd done this piercing, and you know, it didn't particularly hurt, and it wouldn't really take a rocket scientist, but you know, this is your tongue web, this is underneath your tongue, you know, don't take this lightly. But yeah, the only bit that did hurt with this, as I said in my last video, was like, it was a bitch when he was putting the jewelry in. My leg was like shaking, and I was like, ow. But yeah, anyway, my mum and dad still haven't noticed this. They don't care about piercings, got a lot of piercings, had a lot of piercings. I just kind of wanted this piercing for me because nobody else would notice. But the people that have noticed it, they find this so cool. They're just like, oh my god, that's got to have hurt. you know, why would you get that done? You know, it's like one of those things that you never think about, you know, being or having, that you can have pierced until you like get it done or see someone with it done. But if you think about it, you can actually pierce like anything. But you know, his do is my like clavicle pierce and stuff. But yeah, yeah, it's just, I love this piercing. It's the best piercing I've ever had. Obviously, if you think about getting it, just get it. This cost me like £25, and it's probably like a whole lot cheaper in other places, but you know, obviously you're not looking for the cheapest place, you're looking for the cleanest, the tidiest, the place with the best reputation. But yeah, I would definitely go to my piercing place again. It's in Crazy, and it's in Shrewsbury. The piercing, they're like a piercer tattooist, and they're both really great, you know. But yeah, with this piercing, I'd say if you have shit oral hygiene, don't get it done. You know, if you like forget to brush your teeth all the time, don't get it done. You know, if you're a smoker, I would cut back on smoking as well, because you know, I like a smoker, and like I've like pretty much quit with this because I really didn't want to go wrong. You shouldn't, like, you know, you should take good care of your like piercings, whatever they are, wherever they are. At the end of the day, it's your body. And yeah, basically I could go on about this subject forever. But yeah, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm sure I'll post another video sometime in the future. Thank you very much for watching my video.